Talk to me. You want to start a conversation?
How are you, Gary?
Fantastic.
Just got schooled in chess by the master. 95 years experience.
95 years. Buddy, how old do you think I am?
Well, you don't look 95, but the experience is 95.
Hello, Sahla, Mr. Dean Riffai,
How are you, guys?
who likes to conversate about football.
Don't we love footy?
Who do you support, my friend?
Controversial team as usual. Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, mate.
Sorry?
Canterbury.
I heard
Bank.
you the first time, man.
Oh,
Just
that's
sorry, you go for it.
Yeah, you gotta clean your ears when it's Canterbury Bankstown. Who do you support?
Especially when you're talking to me, you got to think about what you got to say with the comments I make.
Yeah, I've got to stay sharp. Gary's very quick with his remarks. Who do you support, Gary, again? Let the people who are going to unfollow us after they hear you support.
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins.
That makes me think. He's supporting a team that's not yet in the competition. Do you go for the West Tigers by any chance?
I do. I think you could probably see my balls up there. Not my balls, but the Tiger balls.
Okay, all right.
Look, right up there on the show. As you can see, look, just point to it.
As you can see there, guys,
Grab it.
the balls are deflated just like the team is supported this year. Flat. Sorry about that. I don't mean to talk shit about your team.
All
I know
good.
you love them.
All good. All
The
good.
best player in the history of the club, Benji Marshall, who got sacked multiple times by the organisation. Bit of a to and fro sort of relationship, now retired. What an unbelievable player he was.
You sure was, Dean. 05. I can never get that vision out of my head with that inner flick pass.
Can you believe, imagine him in 2005 leading up to that grand final, that one moment, millions of people talk about that sporting moment.
Well, I could tell you, it wouldn't have been a moment if it wasn't for our winger giving that other fellow, what's it, that fend or the fend.
Can I talk to you about a moment leading up to how Benji Marshall actually made that break and what the reason he made that break was from?
Enlighten us.
There was a moment just before, if you've seen, Jonathan Thurston gets to Benji Marshall to tackle him, but he was inches off. In the lead up to that play, he was tripped over by a Tigers player.
Sure.
Had to get back up.
We can replay that and have a look at it.
We were good.
But you can carry on.
He got tripped over by a player, wasn't called a penalty, obviously. It's 2005 Rugby League was actually enjoyable to watch. Tripped over, I believe, had he not been tripped over, we would have been robbed of that moment. But, the world works in mysterious ways. So, if you didn't know about that, I think Jonathan Thurston would have made that tackle. But thank God he didn't.
So why did we go off the 2005 grand final play to a Jonathan Thurston, whatever you were saying?
Well, in my opinion, Jonathan Thurston is one of the great defensive halfbacks in the Rugby League.
Did you go to the Bulldogs then? To a Bulldogs game? Or
Yeah. Oh, I used to go.
You went off topic, off the 2005 grand final, to mention Jonathan Thurston in the Bulldogs game.
Yeah, because we're still upset. 2021, it was still.
I don't understand. We were on a subject.
We're
Benji Marshall, the Tigers. You wanted to bag me about the Tigers, then you just went straight to.
Yeah, because
Bulldogs.
obviously, as much as I can take away from the Tigers, I will. No, but it was an interesting fact that things in the game, specific moments, lead to other moments.
You know what would be interesting?
What would be interesting?
A Tigers Bulldogs grand final.
Ooh. I think a lot of the supporters will be in prison before the final makes it. Canterbury versus fucking Campbelltown. Jesus, excuse my language for those that are politically correct.
Yeah, but not behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, I'm a Tigers supporter. But in front of the scenes, I'll be a Bulldogs supporter because hopefully we'll be sponsored by them.
That would be fantastic.
So
now we got a Tigers fan only wanting to be with the Bulldogs to use us to benefit, which is not a bad thing.
I live in the area. I'm in the Mount Lewis in the Canterbury
it?
Bankstown area.
Lives in our area, wants our area to sponsor his. No jokes. It's a great team, Balmain. They should
Balmain, eh? We're going to Balmain now. You lost
the
the plot.
Balmain No, but the Balmain Tigers, mate, they were something.
I hope we get all this on nothing because you're really way back there.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I had to get comfortable.
This is our first
guys,
trying podcast to see
neck,
if our voices.
My neck's a bit in pain.
Yeah, I'll give you a neck in a minute.
Yeah. But what else? What would you like to tell me about the Canterbury Bulldogs before we go in delve into?
Well, there's not much I can tell you about them. Look where they are.
Can you believe this guy? He has the audacity to talk about where they are after they got pumped 38-0 by not even a reserve squad.
It's where you are at the end of the table.
Okay, at the end of the table, we got a wooden spoon to make our meals.
Unless you won something, congratulations.
to strengthen us for next year. Plus 5 minutes, 40 seconds. That was
you can keep going, man.
Pretty entertaining for 5 minutes.
We've got a nice backdrop there. My work clothes, my high vis. Did you go to the protests at all? With the high vis protest?
The high vis protest? No. If I go to a protest, it's freedom protests.
Now that we're on this topic, did you go to that illegal rally in Sydney?
Absolutely not. What type of illegal rally are you talking about, Gary?
The illegal rally, the one you told me you got fined in. Come on, you can say you were there. You got $1,000 fine, didn't you?
I don't know. What's my name?
I'm not going to mention it. Oh, we didn't mention names. Yeah, this is Mr. Dean Raffai.
Mr. Dean Raffai, mate. Check my
Who
license.
went to the illegal protest.
I think I saw you there.
I was there.
I see you at the Bankstown one
I was there, man. I'm not going to deny it.
Not going to do
Even the Bankstown, I was beeping my horn. I was in the car, but
I was beeping my horn.
I was doing the horn beeping around. I was pumping the...
Free the people.
Yeah, pumping. I was pumping the horn.
Let me take you back, firstly to 2022. What do you think is going to happen in the Rugby League world?
Look, 2022, I really believe...
That the West Tigers are going to win the grand final?
No, I really believe that the Bulldogs might have a chance to make the top 8. That's for sure, 100%.
Okay, I thought you were going to say the Bulldogs might have a chance.
No, I'll put money on the Bulldogs making the top 8. Mm-hmm. That's 100%. Mm-hmm. That'll be a big change for you.
I'm with you.
That's 100%. I believe that Tigers will make the top 8, just. All right, because we've always been just.
Yeah.
We've always been just.
Look, if Luke Brooks wakes up, sorry to cut you off, I'm with you.
Mate, if we just won a couple of those shitty old games, only a couple of games, we would have been there. Top 8. We might not even bow out like the others bowed out, the top 8, because sometimes, like anything can happen.
The problem is with the West Tigers, and I know we might be boring you guys with the same two teams, Canterbury and Tigers, but...
They're not paying money to watch this.
You will be soon. The problem is with the West Tigers, just like you can see the Bulls over there, as soon as
Can you not say problem? Can't you just say situation? The situation with the West Tigers.
No, it's a problem, and I'll tell you why it's a problem. Because as soon as things don't go their way, they stop playing.
I don't like that word problem. Man. Okay. That's negative. I don't like negative. Just put positive.
He doesn't like negative. So the situation with the Tigers...
excuse me.
Mental
Camera's over here.
Yeah, well...
Because they're going to think, what the fuck is he looking at? He's always looking at something over here. And stop playing with the mic. Leave the mic here. You get closer to me. Don't be shy.
Yeah, but I need you to have some space.
Oh, don't worry. Get closer. We're here.
Get closer.
Don't worry about the corona.
Get closer. Yeah, the situation with the Tigers' mental fortitude when it comes to games that start become, for example, when they start slipping away in a game, or they lose their momentum, or they lose their way, there isn't that mind in the team. Like, for example, you're paying Luke Brooks 750 odd thousand. Honestly, there's been many times in a game that they were in that he just disappeared in, and that's your situation. You got Adam Dweehy who's going upwards real fast, but someone like Luke Brooks, if he doesn't wake up soon, could be very detrimental to the form of Adam Dweehy.
For those of you that don't know who Adam Dweehy is, it's Adam Dewey, they pronounce it, but we'll go with it. Dweehy, that's pronounced in Arabic, Dweehy.
Dweehy.
Yeah, but some of the people out there might.
Yeah, well, as the Channel 9 or the Fox Studios like to call him, Adam Dewey.
Dewey.
So get yourself a Mountain Dewy.
Mountain Dewy.
I'm telling you, if he's not sponsored by Mountain Dew, it's just the name's gone. But yeah, you got a top player in Adam Dewey, and I think Luke Brooks.
So just tell me about the Bulldogs. Forget about the Tigers. Tell me about the Bulldogs.
All right, let's talk about the Bulldogs.
For how many? Five. How many more? How many new recruits have they got?
We'll start off with my favourite, Matthew Burden. And my brother hates it when I call him Matthew Burden. He only likes it when I say Matt Burden. Country boy. Absolute footballer. Centre, halfback, 5'8". Sorry about that. I've got to get used to the camera. Short people, it's a problem. I think Matt Burden is what the Bulldogs lost in 2004 with Jonathan Thurston. We gained in Matt Burden in 2021. Hopefully, he can stay. I personally think if he has a great year next year or the year after, chuck him one of those 5-6 year deals at a 800,000, $1 million a piece. You got Matt Burden, Josh Adokar, Paul Vaughan.
He must be in love with Matt Burden because he stayed on his name for a little. He stayed on his top.
I actually love him as a player. One of my all-time favourite up-and-coming players. You got Paul Vaughan, the barbecue king. You want a barbecue? Call Paul Vaughan, mate. He'll sure sack his $800,000 contract to throw you a barbie.
Paul Vaughan was still playing? I thought he retired. What do you mean?
Yeah, he retired from the Dragons.
Alright.
Yeah, even though it's ironic, fire-breathing dragon barbecue, they should have been happy that he was starting a barbecue. Just except the flame wasn't on the field, which is part of the reason why I'm sure they were happy to let him go. But Paul Vaughan, we got TPJ, Tavita Pangai Jr. Wowee.
He is a wrecking ball.
Absolute wrecking ball. First thing that comes to mind is that try was against the Melbourne Storms on the afternoon when he dragged all the players and he put that try down on the...
There 5 players on him. You're talking about a couple of games...
Before the grand final.
Yeah.
The try in the semis.
Sure.
That's right. So you got Tavita Pangai. Penrith versus Melbourne, yeah. Who else? Matt Duffy. Not too excited about that because personally I believe that... Oh God, help me. I don't understand why Jake Averillo hasn't been moved to fullback, knowing that...
when you just released that air there, man?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking... We're in COVID. You just released all that in front of me here.
Just to let you know, guys,
it's not nice.
COVID is the flu, just renamed. Just like, what was it,
Let
Shell?
me make you wear a fucking mask.
What was it, Shell? They renamed it to Ampol. It's still a fucking petrol station. You got Matt Duffy. Not too happy about him. Bulldogs have been piss poor for about 3-4 years. The thing is with the Rugby League, I like to call the Rugby League and the coaching system and the way they're dealing with it like dating in 2020, 2029, 2019, 2018. Like they go out on 2-3 dates. Oh, it's not working out. Fucking don't ever talk to me again.
So, listen, tell me, one thing I'm not liking is there's no... The young'uns that are growing up in the area, they're not playing for the area anymore. Like, you got the West Tigers, the up-and-coming young blokes that come through at the club, they don't end up playing for the West Tigers. They end up playing other clubs. Why are we losing these? Why are people not just concentrating on getting players from their direct... help me with this,
the direct
the community that they're from.
See, it's a very unfortunate issue because there's a lot of politics involved.
They're going to put the Dolphins together. Where are they coming from? It's ugly if they don't
get from Dolphin
from
players.
Redcliffe. The majority of them from that club. Give them a fresh fucking go, new fresh teams. All right, have a couple ones that were from up there that are playing in the league. Yeah, they go back to their own club.
You
where
get
they,
one
ones
or
that
two
came from that club.
One or two marquee.
But it's
players.
ugly to buy,
and say this is the Dolphin. It's not. What's the word?
There was no lead up to it, and that's the case. It's good to. I know they want to change. They don't want to use the words Redcliffe. They just want to go with the Dolphins.
Which
but
I completely disagree with that.
There'll be something else. Yeah. Something Dolphins. There has to be.
Look,
it can't be just Dolphins.
If they call it the Dolphins, this is not fucking SeaWorld.
Why don't they just leave it Redcliffe Dolphins?
I agree because you got the Brisbane Broncos, you got the Gold Coast Titans.
But they're looking for a Queensland Dolphins or something like that. North Queensland Dolphins or something. They're probably looking for something that way.
Possibly. I heard that they're just keeping it.
No, they can't because look at the others. West Tigers,
Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs,
Cronulla Sharks,
Penrith Panthers,
you can't
Canberra
do that.
Raiders,
Melbourne
the
Storm.
Dolphins.
You can't have that.
I
So they're probably looking at North Queensland. What is it? Where they come from? They can't be North Queensland.
Redcliffe Dolphins.
But they're not using the Redcliffe. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe they want to keep that for their feeders competition.
That's what I'm saying. They're keeping that for that club. So
could be North Brisbane Dolphins. Because it is another Brisbane team.
North Brisbane Dolphins.
Yeah, there is a ring to it, but like, no matter what the hell they call them, their celebration every time they score was it.
I love it.
What is that going to be? What a try!
Go.
What the shit?
Oh my
That is
God.
crazy.
Oh my God.
Absolute pandemonium it's
funny,
going to be. Far out. What a try! You got to have the Viking clap.
One more.
You got the Viking clap, and then you got the Redcliffe Dolphins. You got to have a whole fucking stadium of people just chirping. Imagine the grand final. They're going to get a dolphin in a cage, and then all.
Hey, hang on, but the mascot, dolphin mascot with just legs. What is it? It's going to be legs with the fin. How's it going to work?
Well, what comes to mind is Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Is it going to be doing some swimming laps? Or?
That's what I was actually coming into. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I remember there were the Marina Bay Dolphins or something when he was investigating a stolen dolphin. They had a dolphin in a tub, and he flips and he does a backflip with his tail and kicks the ball. And look, players can barely make conversions now. I don't know if Dolphins are going to be able to make a conversion on the grand final
with their fins. Yeah,
their fins.
I mean, their flippers.
And imagine how politically correct Australia is. The last thing you need is to.
And look, we're not bagging down my future team anyway. We're not bagging them.
Yeah, future bandwagoner.
I believe
Wayne Bennett.
Wayne Bennett is going to take it first year. They're gonna do some damage first year. I believe. I just have a feeling. I'm backing them and the Tigers and the Bulldogs.
Go the Dogs.
I'm Bulldog supporters.
Yeah, he has to say that.
All right, so listen, we're gonna just leave it at this now. I think we've done well, and leave our listeners, if we do have any after this, with a thought. How's it go again?
Well,
a thought of the Dolphins.
So imagine this, right? Kalen Ponga said he has interest in going to Redcliffe Dolphins. You've got Cameron Munster. Like, can you imagine their celebration? Just jumping up and all the crowds, like, I'm telling you, mate, there's going to be dolphins in the ocean. Like, who's calling me? We scored! But trust the news.
Do the Dolphins and Eels get along?
No, I think it was the
I'm
Eels.
talking about the ones that
in
the ocean.
Well, they do say that dolphins are one of the smartest animals in the world.
I think there'd be some rivalry there, wouldn't there be rivalry?
Well, look, they have to be the smartest animals in the world since they're fucking hiring Wayne Bennett.
Well,
the Dolphins know about Wayno.
Well,
as good as Wayne Bennett is, mate, Cody Walker still threw that intercept pass. Cody Walker, mate.
All right, then, go. We're going to leave it at that.
Cheers.
All right. Till next time.
Thank you.
Ciao.
See ya.